Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to work. I was watching some videos that's done. Should I say African videos or history? Those speeches were presented by this man, Professor Lumumba. Yes. In fact, he made a lot of revelations that really sparked my interest in this kind of, African resources. He made a lot of insights, and it has made me gain interest, and then made a decision to begin watching his videos or begin watching his speeches so that I can learn one or two things from him. Because even the Bible said that he who walks with the wise shall be wise. Yes, so if you find yourself in the company of people who have wisdom, it always increases your wisdom as well. So I've decided to begin listening to his speeches, watch his videos a lot of times, and then also begin understanding. Let me end it there. I also learned something from, I don't know whether it was true, this media and then all this videos that people post on YouTube. Some could be lies and all that, but me and then my thinking. I think a lot, so I always try to learn from things around me. Whenever something happens, I try to learn from it. So just this done. Before I began watching the videos of the professor, I watched one video about madam. And I catch the people now. They are over man. Good morning. So sorry, I've gotten to work. Before I watch Professor Lumumba's speeches, I watched one video. It was talking about how somebody tried to poison this president, Niger president, or the military president, Ibrahim Traoré or something like that man. And the way he didn't get trapped by not drinking that cup of coffee. They were in a meeting, and then coffee was served. The military men, one captain took his own, sipped, and then told Ibrahim to also take a sip of his own tea. But he waited, he didn't. And then, to cut long story short, in the end, it was revealed that somebody wanted to poison the man. And then, one thing led to the other. They started searching and all those things. Like, in the end, they were able to figure out who the person was. The person was a French, blah, 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 a retirer or something, French activist, something like that, those kind of big people with their missions of, destroying other people in other countries and all that. But the little I learned was that you don't have to eat anything that is served to you. no matter where you find yourself, whether you find yourself in the presence of your most trusted friends or wherever, once it is not you who prepared it, you don't know where the food was prepared from and then served to you, whether it is tea, whatever it is, water or something. It was brought from somewhere and then given to you. So though we know that these big men, presidents, and then these big people, there are sometimes they become like a target. Yes, let me say that they become targets to other people and all that. So for them there is a high risk. So he deserves to be watchful. But we who are also normal people should also learn few things. From that. Because it's from one that moves to two. You begin learning these traits so that when you also get to a higher point in life, you also be able to, because you have accumulated that attitude, it becomes easy to do. Because if you go about eating anything, just drinking anything, you end up getting poisoned unnecessarily. You end up ending your life unnecessarily. Sometimes you might have good reasons to take whatever was given to you, maybe food because you are hungry, you feel hungry or something like that. But there are smart ways to avoid those foods or those water or whatever drinks and all those things that are set to you. So this is just a little my hands. So it's been about more than a month now. I think middle of March. I breeded it in the middle of March. And I have not had the time. I've been busy. Yes. Right after we are currently running a week of hernia operations in our hospital here, in our theater. So I'm even at work right now. It's 6 something. I think it's some few minutes past 6. I'm at work already. I have to plan before the surgeon comes. Then we'll go rounds to see the patient before we begin the surgeries. So I'll do something about my hair. Please pardon my hair. But there's just one thing I want to put across. Be watchful of what you eat. Be watchful of the food you eat, the drinks you take in when you are outside your home. Already, even the foods we eat are not so nutritious most of the time because it's full of carbohydrates, a lot of carbohydrates, more of fat. Cholesterol is building up in our arteries and veins, which in the end will not give us any good results, of this MI, and then the younger brother of MI, I've forgotten. This thing. I've forgotten myocardial infarction before myocardial infarction comes. The chest pain, it has a term. I've forgotten. I finished my exam, so now pressure is down. So I'm just trying to tell us that we should be watchful of the food we eat. Be watchful of the drink you take when you are out with people. Be watchful, because God has given us wisdom and given us knowledge. Don't go about saying, "Oh, God will protect you." My Christian friends, my Muslim friends, and those who believe in a superior being that they have put all their trust in. Though you have something you've put your trust in, or you have a superior being that you believe in, you should not only depend on that and live carelessly, because you have to also help yourself. In Ghanaian dialect, we say, "Osoro boade oboa ho." It's a kind of proverb. So you have to help yourself so that whatever protection that you require will also add up to it. And then you have your health, you have your strength, you have your sound mind, your peace, and then live your life so that you can go about with your daily activities without any problems. So let's be watchful of our environment, our surroundings, the food we eat, the water we drink. Thank you all. God bless you. So this is our theater. This is our theater. There's a case, going on. I just got in, but I am not going to enter in there. We are going to do CS, but I'm not entering in there right now. I have to pick the theater list for the day. I said we have a week of surgeries. We are doing hernia surgeries, free hernia surgeries. Yes, UK, Operation Hernia. Operation Hernia. I don't know if you've heard it. So they are here. They came in December and they are back. This time, Dr. Chris came. He came alone this time, but he's a very fast surgeon. He's so on point. I'm sure by now he might even be. I have to quickly stop what I'm doing, stop recording, so that I can quickly get to the mail ward before he gets here. I don't want him to be there, get there, and then I don't have the list there. I don't want him to begin the assessment whilst I'm not there. I don't want that. So we shall meet. Yes, thank you so much, and have a nice day. This is Toby Akotia Abigail. Thank you very much. Bye bye.